Hello, welcome to WorkZest. Today's topic is something I wish I had had a better handle on when I first started managing other people. How to include positive things in your feedback. I don't mean the compliment sandwich. I personally hate the compliment sandwich. It has never felt authentic to me, and I think it sets up your employees to expect negative feedback every time you give them positive feedback, and that's not a good place for anybody. I'm talking about thinking of your feedback in a different way, recognizing that the positive components and the negative components serve two very different purposes so that you can include positive things in a way that feels authentic to you and the person that you're talking to. The way I do this is by thinking of feedback sessions as creating a roadmap on the journey to success. The positive aspect is where to start. You're literally letting them start from a place of strength so that they can build on something they're already succeeding at, giving them a level of comfort for trying something new. The corrective feedback is the goal. You're telling them where they need to end up at the end of their journey. This is a thing that's not going quite right, and this is how I hope you might look when you're done. I'll give you an example about why this can be such a powerful technique and really changes the way that things get implemented. I used to work at the Museum of Science in Boston, and it has two very large escalators that kids like to play on, and that's not really super safe. You would always hear people shouting feedback to the children, trying to get them to be safer. But there's two ways to approach this. The first one was to shout out, "Don't go the wrong way on the escalator." Yes, you're telling them what they need to change, but by starting with what's wrong, you could create a real problem. Kids in this circumstance freeze. They know they need to stop doing what they're doing, but without knowing what to do next, they literally just stopped, and they would be drifting ever closer to the top of the escalator and danger. The other option is to say, "Please go the right way on the escalator." When this was shouted at children, they knew what to do. They would immediately turn around and then jump into trying to make sense of who shouted at me, what's going on, what do I need to do next. But they'd be facing towards the problem, ready to handle it, and there was less chance of an accident. You can do this with your employees too, by having them start with something positive to continue to build on an area of strength. You can let them approach the journey to self-improvement from a place of confidence and set them up for success. You can turn them towards their goal more easily when they know where to begin. I hope this will help you feel like you can be a bit more authentic in the way that you include positive things in feedback with your employees. And speaking of feedback, if you have any for me, I would love to hear it. You can find me on social media and let me know if you have any comments or questions. Look for my social media at workzest.net or at the end of the video. You can find me on LinkedIn and Facebook at WorkZest or on Twitter at AskWorkZest.